what those underground Chinese soldier statues are and why they are there?
Well, these amazing artworks were created to guard the tomb of the first and one of the most controversial emperors of China, Qin Shi Huang. Qin refers to the name of his dynasty, while Shi Huang means first emperor. Lord Shang, an important Chinese statesman during the Qin, provided political reforms such as rewarding soldiers' land based on their military performance and encouraging cultivation on unused land. These new policies enabled the Qin to build a ruthless army to defeat the other states and unify China. When Yin Zheng, later known as Qin Shi Huang, was born on February 18, 259 BC as the oldest son of King Zhuangxiang, the Qin has become powerful enough to unify China. Under the command of General Wang Jian and Wang Ben, the Qin army successfully conquered the states of Han, Zhao, Wei, Chu, Yan, and Qi. Qin Shi Huang, as king of the Qin state, rose to the throne at age 38 and became the first emperor of China.
After Qin Shi Huang conquered the other states during the Warring States period, he asked for stone crafters to carve the famous jade Hanshi Bi into the heirloom seal of the realm, a seal that represents the absolute authority of the emperor and the mandate of heaven. The words carved were, "Having received the mandate from heaven, may the emperor lead a long and prosperous life," written by Prime Minister Li Xi and carved onto the seal by Sun Shao. The seal secured legitimacy of the Qin royal family by claiming their emperor, Qin Shi Huang, is bestowed upon the mandate of heaven.
Not only did Qin Shi Huang unite China politically, he also united the various states of China economically. After uniting China, Qin Shi Huang decided to standardize the different Chinese scripts. The emperor called on Li Si to create a new script to replace the many different forms of writing in use of time in various parts of the country. Qin Shi Huang established the small C script and its offshoot, the Kirk style, which provided the standard for all further evolution of the written Chinese language. Qin Shi Huang attempted to standardize the width of the cards since roads were not surfaced and were difficult to negotiate because of the confusion of deep wheel ruts made by cards of different width. Qin Shi Huang decreed the card axles now had to be of a standard length. Before unification, some states had been using square or circular coins, where others used money in the shape of knives or spades. The emperor decreed all should use the round coins punched with a square hoe.
During the Zhou dynasty, powerful vassal states were established in China, and this caused a chaotic Warring States period due to the central government's lack of stable control over the local aristocracies. And even after the Qin's unification of China, the Qin government still had to engage in military activity because there were rebels from among the 6 former states who were unwilling to submit to Qin Shi Huang's rule. As a result, Qin Shi Huang established 36 commanderies, each subdivided into counties. This became the first central and effective administrative system known to exist in China. This system secured the emperor's throne and maximized the security and control of the dynasty.
Now, one of the greatest tasks Qin Shi Huang ever attempted during his reign was the construction of the Great Wall. Previously, during the Warring States period, the walls built by the Qin were built on the western and northern fringes, marking some kind of border against their non-Chinese neighbors. Once he had unified China and conquered the other state, Qin Shi Huang is recorded sending General Meng Tian north in 215 BC to attack the barbarians and take the land south of the northernmost line of the Yellow River. There it is said, he built long walls and constructed fortifications, beginning the construction of the Great Wall. In accordance with the Great Wall, Qin Shi Huang built 3 long highways with Xianyang as the center, connecting the modern provinces of Hubei, Hebei, Jiangsu, Shandong, and Liaoning. These highways facilitated efficient transportation of military and economic goods. Through these highways, the Qin were able to draft and transport laborers from across the Empire of China to the north for the construction of the Great Wall. Besides conquering land of the north, Qin Shi Huang also sent army to the south and took over Lingnan. The Grand Lingxi Canal was built to connect the Xianyang River and the Pearl River for the transportation of the Qin army into southern China.
Now, Qin Shi Huang's personality and traits are also very interesting to look at. A stone inscription by Qin Shi Huang from Mount Langia on the coast in Shandong province sets out his view of the duties his citizens owe to him as a just ruler. Qin Shi Huang believes that he has worked as hard as he ever could to make unified China prosperous and forever lasting. According to his stone inscription, he works day and night without rest. His achievements surpass those of the 5 emperors. His kindness reaches even the beasts of the fields. All creatures benefit from his virtue. All live in peace at home. Therefore, Qin Shi Huang was a boastful emperor who worked day in and day out to have the Qin dynasty and his people flourish and grow, and thus believed that his people owe him greatly for all the hard work he has done. According to Sima Qian's book, The Records of the Grand Historian, Qin Shi Huang read about 300,000 words of economical and militant reports every day, which weighed 60 kilograms. Since all books back then were made with bamboos, the documents were so heavy that eventually Qin Shi Huang had to have men holding the book and flipping the pages for him.
An event that truly made Qin Shi Huang a ruthless emperor was the burning of the books and burying of scholars. According to the Grand Historian's records, in 213 BC, Qin Shi Huang held a banquet at a palace attended by roughly 100 scholars. At the banquet, one scholar criticized the establishment of a civil administration and Qin Shi Huang's failure to offer land and territory to his relatives as had been done in the past. The scholar continued and said, "I have yet to hear anything able to endure that was not based on ancient precedents." And because of this scholar, who opposed the actions of Qin Shi Huang, the emperor ordered the counselor to burn and destroy any ancient songs, historical records, and writings of 100 schools, and if not, then they shall be confiscated and burned by the provincial governor and army commander. Thus, many scholars who kept these ancient works were executed and their families wiped out. Qin Shi Huang was a person who wanted to start fresh after unifying China and begin a new age of wealth and prosperity. And he has no mercy against the people that oppose him, wiping them out entirely to sustain the power and stability of the Qin dynasty.
The life of Qin Shi Huang still had to come to an end, and on one of his tours of eastern China on September 10th, 210 BC, about 2 months away by road from the capital Xianyang, Qin Shi Huang had passed away. Reportedly, he died from Chinese alchemical elixir poisoning due to ingesting mercury pills made by his alchemists and court physicians. Ironically, though, these pills were meant to make Qin Shi Huang immortal. His tomb is located in Lintong District, Xiang, Shanxi Province of China. This mausoleum was constructed over 38 years from 246 BC to 208 BC. The layout of this mausoleum is modeled on the Qin capital Xianyang. The terracotta army was used in order to protect the deceased emperor for eternity. The mausoleum consists of roughly 7,000 statues of terracotta warriors and horses and about 100 wooden battle chariots and numerous weapons. For the first time in Chinese history, the systems of writing, coinage, and measurement were united. The power of local aristocracy was replaced by central government China, and the Great Wall was established to protect the empire from barbarians. Highways were established to facilitate transportation of military and laborers, and a great army was built to protect the tomb of the emperor. Qin Shi Huang was not just one of the most ruthless emperors of China, but one of the most highest achieving, having determination, confidence, and pride to sustain the power and prosperity of the Qin dynasty.